Hello beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, a huge warm hug and thank you for stopping by. We're so glad to have you. And to our loyal fans who keep showing up, showing love, and supporting every story we tell, you are deeply appreciated. Today, we're diving into something truly special. It's about two stars whose chemistry lit up screens, touched millions of hearts, and earned them the ultimate recognition: Best Couple. Yes, we're talking about the unforgettable pairing of Jiwon and Kim Soohyun, a duo whose connection in Queen of Tears was nothing short of iconic. Let's be honest, chemistry in dramas is everything. It's the spark that makes a love story believable, the magic that keeps you glued to your screen at 2 a.m., heart racing, eyes wide, just waiting to see what happens next. And when Queen of Tears introduced us to Soo-hyun and Jiwon Wu, something instantly clicked. It wasn't loud or forced, it was subtle, raw, and breathtakingly real. From the very first episode, you could feel the tension bubbling beneath the surface, and before long, the entire K-drama world was buzzing. What made their chemistry so extraordinary? It wasn't just about the romantic gestures or the kisses, though yes, those were beautiful. It was the way they looked at each other. The way their silences spoke louder than words. The way pain, longing, resentment, and love all swirled around their shared moments like a storm barely being held back. There was a weight to their relationship, something mature, deep, and emotionally gripping. Kim Jiwon brought to life a character that was layered and vulnerable, even in her strength. As Soo-hyun, she was a woman battling not only the harsh realities of illness and family pressure, but also the heartbreak of a love slipping through her fingers. And then there was Kim Soohyun's Jiwon Wu, a man who seemed so simple on the surface, yet carried a world of emotion beneath his quiet exterior. He wasn't the typical savior-type hero. He was flawed, torn, and confused, but his love never stopped simmering beneath the pain. When these two came together, it wasn't just about playing a couple. They embodied what it feels like to fight for something that's slowly dying. To want to hold on, but not know how. To hurt someone and be hurt, but still love them with all your soul. That's what made their on-screen marriage feel so real. It was messy. It was heartbreaking. And it was beautiful. The scenes between them became instant classics, moments that fans watched over and over again, not because they were grand or theatrical, but because they were deeply human. Take the infamous rooftop scene. When Soo-hyun finally let her guard down and cried not just from sorrow, but from the overwhelming realization that she was still loved, fans lost it. And Jiwon Wu's gaze in that moment, soft, pained, completely devoted, was enough to break and heal 1,000 hearts. But even beyond the emotional weight, there was playfulness too. In the rare moments when they smiled, joked, or simply sat together in silence, it felt like watching two souls that had known each other forever. And that's not something you can fake. That's not just acting, it's synergy. It's no wonder that fans across the globe started rooting not just for their characters, but for Kim Jiwon and Kim Soohyun themselves. Edits flooded TikTok, Twitter threads broke down every look and touch, and YouTube was filled with reaction videos to their most emotional scenes. Some fans even coined hashtags like #HyunG or #Soo-hyun, dreaming up alternate realities where their love extended beyond the screen. And when award season rolled around, the inevitable happened. They were crowned Best Couple. The moment their names were called, the crowd erupted in cheers. And when they stepped onto that stage, standing side by side, smiles shy and eyes sparkling, you could feel how much that moment meant not only to them, but to all of us watching. It was a collective celebration. A moment where fiction met reality in the best way possible. Their acceptance speech was pure gold. Kim Soohyun, usually so composed, gave a humble and heartfelt thank you, crediting the staff, the director, and especially Kim Jiwon for making every scene meaningful. And Kim Jiwon, graceful and radiant, thanked the fans, her co-star, and the viewers who had embraced their love story so passionately. It wasn't rehearsed or polished, it was sincere. And that made it unforgettable. Off-screen, their bond is just as charming. Behind-the-scenes clips showed them laughing between takes, supporting each other through difficult scenes, and sharing quiet moments of camaraderie that hinted at the trust and respect they had built. They weren't just acting partners, they were collaborators, friends, and emotional anchors for one another. What made their chemistry iconic wasn't just about romance. It was the emotional trust they displayed, the willingness to be vulnerable, and the absolute commitment to telling a story that mattered. Queen of Tears wasn't just a love story. It was a story of loss, forgiveness, second chances, and hope. And Kim Jiwon and Kim Soohyun carried that narrative with such grace and depth that it became a cultural phenomenon. This wasn't their first rodeo, of course. Both actors have impressive careers and have worked with some of the biggest names in the industry. But Queen of Tears gave them something rare, a chance to create a relationship that felt historic. A love story that felt like it could only be told by them, in that moment, with those characters. It was lightning in a bottle, and we all knew it. Their performances weren't just watched, they were felt. Fans wrote letters, created fan art, and even organized global watch parties. There were fan projects that lit up city billboards and sent flower trucks to filming locations. That's the level of impact their chemistry had. It wasn't passive admiration. It was active, emotional participation. It was love. What's next for Kim Jiwon and Kim Soohyun? That's the golden question. Whatever it is, the world will be waiting. And while we all hope to see them work together again, what they've given us already is more than enough. They've created something timeless. Something that new fans will discover and old fans will never forget. If you're someone who cried watching them, laughed with them, or simply felt seen through their story, thank you. You're part of what made this couple iconic. Your tweets, your fan edits, your unwavering support, every bit of it contributed to a legacy that will continue to inspire. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you to Kim Jiwon and Kim Soohyun. Thank you for the late nights, the tears, the butterflies, and the hope. Thank you for showing us that love, no matter how complicated, is always worth fighting for. Your performance in Queen of Tears didn't just entertain us. It moved us. It connected us. It reminded us that even the most broken hearts can find their way back to each other. We'll be here, rewatching those rooftop scenes, smiling at your award moments, and celebrating every new success you both earn. Because once you touch hearts the way you did, you never truly leave. You live on, in memories, in scenes, and in the hearts of those who felt every moment with you. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you for watching, for supporting, and for loving these stories with us. If you felt even a little spark while watching Queen of Tears, you're not alone. And if this video brought back some emotions, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a comment sharing your favorite Hyun Woo and Harin moment, and don't forget to subscribe for more magical K-drama stories. We'll see you in the next video, but until then, let's keep the love alive, for Kim Jiwon, Kim Soohyun, and the unforgettable couple they created. This is more than drama, it's legacy.